We're going to take a look at Dreambox and how you can use data from Dreambox to guide your instruction. You can see there are 6 different avenues for looking at Dreambox in your classroom. The one that I found first and foremost most powerful was this student groups by proficiency. When you click on this, there are several things to note. If you hover over a skill, a tooltip will come up letting you know what skill that is or what standard that is. Here I can see that 21 students have completed it with proficiency. One student is still working on it, and no students have not started that skill yet. If I click on the View Students, I get a nice little box, and it shows me the student that still has not mastered that skill. It also restates that skill up at the top, and I can even print this out and then use this to guide groups in the classroom. I can look at another skill the same way, where I have more students in this progress section. So I could use this in a few different ways. I could take all of these kids in one group, or I could take the kids that are scoring 57% and work with them, the kids that are working at 85% who maybe just need a little nudge. And then I could take this group and just expand on this in a slightly more difficult manner. From this screen, you can go to sorting in different ways. So if I wanted to completed with proficiency, click Update. You can see that it prioritizes it that way. If I want to go to a different report, if I wanted to go to a different report, I can go up here to student groups by proficiency, and now I can go to by standard. And some of the same things will happen. I can hover and get what it is. I can come down here and see what students have completed what skills. The key is over here. I'll let you read that on your own. You can also change the standard. I notice here that Indiana standards are not listed, but Indiana standards are closely modeled after Common Core, so it's pretty close. Another one you might want to take a look at is the progress monitoring. Now, this student has not spent enough time working on Dreambox just yet. He's only spent 3 minutes on average in lessons each week, and they're recommending at least 30 minutes. But if I were to go to another student, I switched it to a student that has spent considerable more time on Dreambox. Wanted you to notice a few things here. Looking down below, we've got the domains, addition and subtraction. He spent 55 minutes on it, and he has shown 236% growth since the start of Dreambox. The one that he's grown the least in is place value, but he's also spent the least amount of time on this. This might be a nice graph to show parents for how students are moving forward on certain skills. All right, that's it for this video. Hope you found some useful things. I'm sure there's many more things in Dreambox that I've not shown that we'll discover over time.